Our second ancillary task was to create a magazine advertisement as part of our Digipack's release. And to do this, we kind of went in the same style as what we did for our actual Digipack, where we each created our own plan. But what we're going to show you now, we actually constructed all of the magazine advertisements, and we'll just talk about them in detail. So here was mine that I created, if you can see. I decided to keep the theme of our Digipack by keeping the background the same text colours and styles. However, I went for a more simplistic approach by just having the band name and the band title. And then, as you can see, I included the star ratings right at the bottom. And then it just gives it a bit more credibility, makes an audience want to buy it if they know that people have actually listened to it and like the album. I included the band's website just underneath here, and then we got our 3 symbols that we included on our Digipack, which is your QR code, our production company and our music production company. So yeah, that's my design.
This plan here is my plan. I chose to go for more like of a visual effect. Like I added the frames here to get more of a visual link to our Digipack. But to make it a little more creative as well, like I added the star ratings within the frames, so you can see them. And again, like I kept within the same font style. I just positioned it differently at the bottom. But I like the idea of having like the 3 logos at the bottom right hand corner. So I think this is an aspect that we'll definitely include in our final one.
However, when we looked at both of them, we did have criticisms. For instance, this one, although I was going for a simplistic approach, it's too plain. And as an audience, they'll get confused as what the product we're actually promoting is, because we haven't actually got a picture of it on the front of the advertisement.
A main criticism of this one is that it probably looks a bit more like a poster, like film advertisement, rather than an advertisement for our Digipack.
Yeah, but we did incorporate elements from both our designs, and then we came up together with our final design, which is just here. As you can see, the front cover is pretty much the same as our Digipack. This makes it relatable and creates a sort of brand identity within the artist, so when people see this, they'll instantly know that this advertisement is for the release of a Digipack. I really like the frame idea that Paige came up with, so we kept that on. And also the star rating, we kept that similar as to my design. We moved the name up to the top, as that's what people are going to notice.
I think the star rating actually works better at the bottom as well, and like obviously it's a bit more traditional to have like the name of the band and the album name at the top as well.
Yeah, and Paige came up with this idea of having a quote just underneath the star rating, which she included on hers, but we positioned it a bit differently, and that's our final design.